Hi, this is Tom Reber, and I'm your host for Best for Jacks. And today we have two fantastic guests. So first up, we're going to have Annora Lemieux, fine artist. Tell us about what you got going on.
Yeah, so I'm a fine artist, and I've been painting for about 2 years. My medium is oil paint. Right when I graduated high school, I started my art business, and I started getting out into the public and showing my art to people. I did the art shows at Jack's Beach, and I connected with local businesses like Aqua East and Palmetto and Neptune Beach. I paint live in front of their store and connect with people and just spread my art all around.
Wow, so you're telling me how you kind of got into it a little bit, and you start with shapes and shades.
Yeah.
When you're out front of Aqua East and you're putting on kind of like a show, how does that work?
So I just set up live in front of their storefronts. I have my easel, I have my paints, and I just paint live. I did a painting for Aqua East of their building.
Wow.
I just set up in front of their building and did a live painting.
How long does a live painting typically take?
Probably about 3 to 4 hours. It depends on the subject matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. So you make some pretty cool memories, and you give some great exposure to the store.
Yeah.
Man, that's fantastic. Yeah. So what's for 2024? What's next in your oil painting career?
I just want to spread out and grow my business and just get out there more, make more connections with people, make more connections with businesses, and just spread out and grow my business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Next up is your dad, Jonathan Blake. Jonathan Blake is MagicSquare NFT, electrical industrial electrician. Amazing stuff. Tell us more about the NFTs, since that seems to be what you're passionate about.
The NFTs. Well, the NFTs, they kind of started making provenance for Nora's artwork.
Right.
Artwork is more valuable when there's a history of the purchases. So I don't know if you're familiar with what an NFT is.
I'm learning as I go.
We were talking about the Jaguars making NFTs.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying like the Jaguars, the NFTs for the Jaguars. It's like maybe an NFT of a ticket or memorabilia.
Yes.
Well, we know how valuable play-in cards are.
Yes.
The old sports cards and stuff. Well, that basically, the NFT is a non-fungible. It's a non-fungible token. It's like a unique identifier that you were there at that time. And it's stored on the blockchain. As long as the blockchain, just for a little bit of overview, if the people watching don't know what NFT is, but an NFT it's a piece of memory that's stored in the blockchain that's immutable, and it can't be erased.
Wow.
So as long as the blockchain is present, then that is present on the chain. If that piece of information disappears, then basically the chain breaks.
Wow.
So so the Jaguar tickets, the NFTs on the Jaguar tickets, that's a memorabilia that will exist forever. And and those items become valuable. They become trading cards essentially.
Wow.
So
it's the Jaguars. I've been a Jaguar fan since 1995, and in the last, I want to say, year and a half to 2 years, they started putting these NFTs out there with your memorabilia on your tickets to give you a memory that just keeps on going. So if you pick a game, and I think they do about 6 or 7 a year, and they're incredible. And I actually think I have them in my digital wallet of all things. It's all connected to your point.
It's all connected. That's correct.
That's incredible.
Yeah, they're actually. They're assets. It's I foresee a point, and I think it's coming, especially with the approval of the ETF for Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, it just happened.
That just happened.
Yeah.
Blockchains are being more and more accepted. I see a time coming when all of your assets, the deeds to your property, and all of your property is basically stored on the blockchain.
Wow.
Your license, your identity, they're creating identities just as fast as you possibly can. It's going to be stored on the blockchain.
Honora, your art will be around forever.
Yes, it will.
Your dad's making NFTs,
and everyone will know that it's mine.
Yeah. So you have encrypted ownership.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
Wow. So today's been just a crazy good show. What's next that you see in NFT blockchain for 2024 and beyond? Anything you can share?
Well, again, I think that digital IDs and your property will be stored on the blockchain as immutable. Storage on the blockchain. That's where it's going. The Fed just made a Fed coin. So I think currency is going pretty much to the blockchain, as well as Nora's paintings.
Yeah.
So.
Well, as I like to say, you now become the gift that keeps on giving. Your dad knows all about it. Blake, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show today.
Yes, sir.
Great job. Annora, great job.
Thank you.
If you guys like to learn more about Annora and her fine art, as well as Jonathan Blake, please check on their links below and learn all about them. And we look forward to hearing more from them. Cheers. Thank you.